In today's question of the day, we talk about the housing bubble and the imminent crash. Is it real or fiction?
Consider the following, and some of the results you will hardly believe.
Our question of the day, is there really a Canadian housing bubble? This is a great question. The talk about the bubble and the bubble about to burst in Canada, and there's evidence over here that there is no bubble, and kind of where is the truth? Does it lie somewhere in the middle? You really have to look at when you're reading these articles that are, I don't know if they're intended to purposely just scare us away from consuming more debt. You really got to dig into all the numbers. We actually have the lowest year over year debt rise of 4.1%, I believe, the lowest since 2001. This is a good thing. You got to really dig in deeper into all the information that is provided when you're reading an article that is very pushed to the right or very pushed to the left. You got to look somewhere in the middle. What I foresee, unless there's something extremely catastrophic in the world economy, say we burst out into World War III, which may not seem too out of the question right now. The systems that we do have in Canada to control the debt and control the mortgages, it's actually getting really hard. Much harder for first-time home buyers to get into their first home, which sucks if you're a first-time home buyer, but it's going to help us build a stronger and more secure housing market. So you have to look at both sides of the equation. So what may happen, what I foresee is we may see a correction, which will be at the end of the day just a kind of a balanced scale from when interest rates rise. You're going to see a dip. We're not going to see a crash. It's not going to happen what happened to our neighbors down south. So it's really to understand the strength of the Canadian economy and how controlled it is and the measures that we do have in place, is to educate yourself on what these measures are. There may be a correction. Certain markets will be affected more than others. Certain areas in Canada do have inflated prices where others don't. So you really have to understand the market that you're invested in or that you're investing in. If you're investing in outside markets, really figure out that just because a market over here is inflated by X percent does not mean that you're going to be affected the same in your market. So you really want to make sure that you understand what market you've invested in. So at the end of the day, don't just read the Globe and Mail that's Canada wide. Really continue to do research and really kind of focus and zero in onto where your investment lies, whether it's here in Ottawa, whether it's Toronto, Cambridge, Quebec, New Brunswick. Different things are happening in different parts of the country. So at the end of the day, please keep educated on your market and as well as the overall Canadian economy, but just know that we are in a very secure country, and it's just don't get persuaded by the articles of the right nor the left. Really find the truth by digging a little deeper than they're doing each on their side. So please subscribe, and as well send me your questions, Remy Morvan business page, or directly through Facebook if we're connected, or email rmorvan@capitalrealestate.ca. So stay educated, stay on top of your market, and take care.